Hello, and welcome to video number one. I know I said the last video was number one, but this is truly video number one. And I want to get you to start making some serious money. So I'm going to bring this over, and I have some pricing ranges for you to check out, to look at. Pricing. Now, when you're going to, find the perfect client that you want, once you figure this out, and you go through all these videos, you know how to build websites, you're going to know how to target specific clients, and you're going to know the ranges. And these prices right here, they can be adjusted. I have a $300 to $500 range. I have a $500 to $1,000, and this is the big boys. This is your target. This is where you want to be. $1,500 to $2,500. That's decent money, and half of that up front is a very nice payday, because you get another half in another week or two. It's great. Now, if you can land one of these a month, and maybe two or three of these guys throughout that month, you're in business. That's good. And if you can do two or three of these a month, oh, you're killing it. You're doing a really, really good job. So you got to think about, the perfect client. If I wanted to work with, I've worked with a few models. Two were friends. I've worked with a couple others that weren't. I had no idea who they were. I've never known them before. But usually they're college kids, they can't really afford a $1,500 website. And they're looking usually for something simple, maybe something for a portfolio to show off their pictures or to show off their resume. Same with a musician or an artist, people that have some kind of skill or hobby that they just want a nice website and they want something simple. They don't want something with a crazy amount of pages. They don't have PhDs or anything crazy going on with a bunch of pages. Very simple, easy $300 to $500, and they'll willingly pay that. And a lot of time that's their paychecks. So they're going to be invested in you when they give you half, because that's a lot of money to someone who's a lot younger than someone with a profession who has their own practice. So you can kind of get an idea. Personal trainers, painters, plumbers, roofers, mechanics. I've worked with all of these people, and the prices range pretty much around this range for someone who has their own business but isn't really big time, like a dentist or a chiropractor, or like I have down here, someone with a small business, brick and mortar business. They're having a lot more revenue come in. One client to a dentist or a chiropractor is a lot of money, every month, compared to a personal trainer or a plumber who has their own business going on. Just the incomes vary. They're different. And if you go to a model or an artist or just somebody, a kid who wants a website, and you try to charge some crazy price, it's not going to go too well. So kind of gauge on your own, and you'll get a feel for what kind of a price you need to work with. And they'll always try to lowball you. I just want to tell you that up front. People and clients will always try to work your prices down, and sometimes you have to. If you want a site for $2,000 and you're charging $2,000, and the guy's like, well, you know what? Can we do $1,500 or maybe $1,000 or $1,200? I'm on a tight budget. It would be foolish for you to say no, because that's $1,200 that you've never had before. That's $1,200. And once I show you the work that is involved with this, you're going to instantly know what's a good deal to make and when to be flexible and when to be stern. Because this work, I'm telling you right now, is not hard. It's not hard work. There's a little bit of a learning curve, but once you go through these videos, you're going to be an expert. You're not going to have any kind of questions. You'll be able to answer any questions that they have. So I don't want you to get nervous or get worked up about, I don't know what I'm doing. Because when you watch these videos, you go through everything, you're going to be good. So let's go on to positioning you as the expert. This is very, very important in your client's eyes. You want to look like the professional. You want to be the professional. So the only way to do that is to get in a state of mind right now and say to yourself, I am the expert. I am the web developer, and that's my role. You're not someone who just is trying this. You have to go all in with this and really play that role. So I just wrote down 7 little key notes that you should, keep in mind when you're going out and talking to these clients. Never say, I don't know, or I don't know how to do that. That looks, and I said that before, it looks horrible. Don't ever say anything like that. If you truly don't know, tell them that you'll find out, and you can. Tell them you'll find a way to fix whatever you need to fix. And if you don't know, YouTube it. Everything that I teach here, pretty much everything that I teach here, there's some things that may not be on YouTube, Everything that I'm showing you is on the internet somehow, some way. But good luck finding it all in one condensed place, like I have it, like I have it here. Finding this kind of stuff is very rare, or someone's going to be charging you hundreds and thousands of dollars to learn this knowledge because it's just not out there for free and in one condensed space. It would be hard to find. So never say I don't know. Always keep eye contact, firm handshakes, and bring a pen and a binder with you. This makes you look more professional, and sometimes it's good to draw out, kind of what the website is going to look like. Draw the pages, draw the tabs, show the drop-down menus. Just give them an idea of a visual so they can see, and they like that. Eye contact and firm handshakes, that's kind of, obvious. But still, it shows professionalism. You want to keep eye contact. You want to be confident. You just have to have that air about you. They take you way more seriously, and you really do position yourself as an expert when you take yourself more seriously. So show examples. Now this is a big one. If you want to go out and start making money right away, once you learn all this stuff, that's great. But I highly recommend that you build a website of your own first. It's just very important because people are going to want to see your work. They're going to want to see, what you've done. And if you haven't built any kind of websites for any clients yet, obviously you're new at this, and that's fine. But if you have a website of your own, that's still something you can show to someone. And start out slow. If you want to start out with someone in the $300 to $500 range, that's fine. Or even $250. I wouldn't go too low on the websites because you are building a website. Don't lowball your own price just to make some money. I wouldn't do that. But show examples. Build a website of your own. Once you go through all these videos, all this training, you're going to be confident to build a website. I suggest build one of your own, or 2 or 3, and you'll have something to show people if they have a computer. Because 9 times out of 10, they do ask. They ask to see your work. People aren't going to just plop down, $1,500 and not know what they're getting. So it's good to have examples at hand. Set deadlines and be firm. This is very, very important. I had a client. I had to actually take down his website because he just wasn't paying. And we made a deal. The deal, I guess the length of it was for a little under 2 weeks. Everything was going to be said and done. I got paid up front. And it was always an excuse for, not having the payment or not being able to meet up or couldn't pay online. I didn't get paid yet. It was excuse after excuse, drug out for about 2.5 months. That's just unacceptable. So I took the site down, and I got a phone call really fast. How come my site's down? Blah 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 blah. And then big apology about how he didn't pay. And I finally got the money, but it's very important to set deadlines. Be firm with your clients. And that's why it's also important to charge, which leads to my next bullet point right here. Charge an upfront fee so they take you seriously. And again, it doesn't have to be half. Half of $1,500 is a lot. It could be maybe $300 or $400. It doesn't have to be a huge chunk up front, but enough so the client is invested in you and takes you seriously. I can't stress how important it is to charge an upfront fee. You want something, you got to pay for it. And that's how it is with everything in life. So don't slack on this part at all. And be confident when you speak. This is obviously common sense. But when you go out there for your first time, especially if you're going after one of these guys, a dentist, a chiropractor, somebody with their own business and they're doing very well, they're a doctor, they went to school for years to learn this stuff. It's kind of intimidating being somebody off the street and coming at these guys as a professional, never have doing this before. It's a little nerve-wracking at first. But be confident when you speak because they don't know this stuff that you know. They don't know how to build websites. They don't know how to, plug in name servers and register a domain and set up a hosting account. They don't know any of this stuff. So in their eyes, you are the expert. Okay? So it's important that you play that role again. Registering an LLC, a name for your company. Even if take me for example, I'm my own person. I do this. I still do this, building websites for specific clients, private clients now. But to make myself look more legit, I register a name, New Pro Media. You can check us out. I'll show you right now. We'll go there right now. But just go down to your local courthouse or wherever you can register a name. Buy the trade name. Type it in, New Pro, and bear with me because it's right there. I'm in the middle of revamping this entire website. I have a lot of files I still need to upload. This is I just started this 2 weeks ago, and I've been filling in content every now and then. But I'm going to be giving away a lot of training here, a lot of my knowledge over the past 5 years. I'm turning this into a hub. Before New Pro Media was just, it was my services, what I offered, and now I'm taking a different approach. This website is going to be just, if you want to know how to make money online and show you what learn what I'm doing. And so aside from the website building, because website building is great, but man, you can change your whole life, quit your job, and work completely online through marketing and online affiliate marketing, your own product launches. And this is a little off topic, but this is where a lot of knowledge and my information is going to be. So if you want to check us out at newpromedia.com. I highly suggest you find a name for yourself and go register it so your client can view you again as the expert, and it just makes you look more professional if you have your own company. And get those LLC rights, paid for. It's cheap. It's like $100 I paid to have this name secured. So these are some things you want to consider before you even go out and venture out. And I know this is only the first video. You don't even know what to do next. But once you're done watching these, you're going to be wanting to hit the streets. And you know what? You won't even have to hit the streets, because I'm going to show you how you can literally have people call you every day. So to make it 10 times easier, have people call you. So I'm going to show you, so you don't have to go out chasing clients, and get the price right on the head the very first time, so you make people want to work with you. So that's it for this video. Pricing, positioning you as the expert. Go through this very important video right here, and some very important key factors. So I will see you in video number 2. We're going to go over advertising your services to potential customers, what platforms to use, and how to get them to call you. So I'll see you soon.